Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 22 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 Elo online. I'm rated right now 1845. This is my highest rating ever. And we're gonna play another 15-minute game, and hopefully we'll be winning this one as well. Yesterday I played around 6 to 7 games. I won 5, drew 1, and lost 1, which is really nice. I'm getting 1839. I'm gonna play d4. Oh, that one. Horwitz defense. I really get confused with this one all the time. But knight to c3. He's gonna go bishop to b4 maybe? No, bishop to e7. What? Okay, so we developed the knight. This bishop will be a little bit hard to get into the game, but now we take, and if knight takes we go push, and if takes, I think this is dead. And if he takes with the pawn, good luck opening up the line for the bishop. Okay. Now we can simply develop our bishop to a better square. And now we need to stop the bishop from going here, so we have to play h3. Because this will be very annoying. Strike at the center, very smart. If he takes, we simply take with the pawn or with the knight. But if he push, we go here. Maybe we have to play this to stop him from playing that. I never played b3. But I don't know. Let's see if it's actually good or not. Because now we're stopping him from playing this one. He's adding pressure here because he wants to take, and but I can take with a pawn. So is it better for me to castle? Let's castle. Move away out of the danger. Oh, knight to b4. That's what I missed. We really need the bishop, okay? The bishop is very strong. So we really need it. So we have to go bishop to b1 after he goes knight to b4. But simply we can just attack the knight, forcing the knight away. And we continue the game. Bishop to b1. He's just attacking the rook, which I don't entirely get. Because if you take now, you're going to be opening up the line for my rook. I'm not sure. There's something. What is this? What is that move? Okay, so knight to e4. If I went takes and he would take with this one, and I would play here, putting the knight on a better square, and he would push. So takes, put the knight back, he might push this pawn. But if I take and he takes, so attacking my knight, and move here, he would attack me and I can simply go there. He would give me the bishop for it. That would be very nice. But if we take and takes and move the knight here, he might be take. This pawn will be a little bit weak. We simply don't care. Let's just take. He's playing super fast. All my opponents being super annoying with their playing style, but we don't care. He's gonna take. We put the knight on e5, and if he attacked me, I think we can draw back here. If he attacked me one more time, the knight here is good. He takes. What? I was thinking of putting the knight here, but this is just a free pawn, or am I an idiot? This is just a free pawn, right? Because I'm attacking the rook. What? So what is this? I can play bishop to b2, trying to open up this, and if you try to push, so let's say bishop to b2 and he push and I take. If he takes with the rook, I think... I mean, he still doesn't have this, and I can use my rook as well. I think I'm gonna go bishop to b2. Or should I take? He'd take my queen and I would take back, and he would take here with the pawn with the bishop. I'm not gonna allow the bishop to be developed. But what about bishop to b2 and he plays bishop to f6, adding more pressure on this pawn, but I think I would take with the bishop right away. So this, let me play bishop to b2. We're not blundering anything. He might play rook to e8, trying to open up an attack on my bishop. So I need to play rook to c1 as fast as possible, but the problem he has, knight takes a2. So maybe, oh, the better move was just to go a3 maybe. He's adding more pressure here. We simply don't care. We play a3, but he's gonna play this, adding more pressure on the pawn. So if he takes with the pawn, then I take with the knight, and he takes knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. We'll be exchanging everything. So let's just attack him. This pawn will be weak because I want to play rook to c1, but I cannot do that because the knight is just. Let me play a3, attack the weak knight. The knight moves back. I don't know if I should take and rook takes and push the pawn and attacking the rook, but he would simply have this. And when I attack him, wait a second, wait. Knight here, bishop takes, rook takes. So if knight here, bishop takes, rook takes, I would play d5 attacking the rook. If he moved away, I'm just going to take the bishop. And if he takes my bishop, I'm going to play rook to a2. He might defend, but I'm going to take this. So when he moves the rook away, then I would take this. So this is just forcing the bishop trade, because I think that, I mean, my bishop is really strong and his bishop is also strong. Because if he played knight to c6, what about playing rook to c1? Rook to c1 seems fine, but I think he might push and here and bishop and... I don't know if I got the chance to play rook to c1, or maybe, I mean, the bishop will be attacked by this one. So we have to play rook to b1 to try to defend the bishop. So the knight goes back. What about bishop takes, rook takes? So here, playing d5. He might take my bishop, and I would play rook to a2 attacking the bishop. If he just dropped back with the bishop, I'm just gonna take the rook. And if he moved the rook somewhere else, oh, but the idea after this, now wait, after this, and this, he would simply play rook to d6, and after I take, he would take my pawn, attacking my queen. So this way we'll be losing our advantage. Well, what about just pushing? Pushing d5, and he might take my bishop, and I will play rook to a2. And if he tried to defend, I would simply take. Then he's going to use the other rook to attack me. I don't like that. So just try to play rook to b1. Rook to b1, there's no problem with that. He's just playing fast. We have to play faster than he is doing. Because even if he takes some pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, we'll be winning this exchange, so he cannot do that. But what am I really threatening? I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to take the pawn. And the idea behind taking this pawn, that I'm just going to force him to have an isolated pawn here and force the bishop trade. He's attacking my bishop. So he's attacking my strong bishop, which leads here. The problem, I cannot sack going for the Greek gift sacrifice, because after a sack and he takes a knight, he can simply just take me. What am I supposed to do? This move is just trying to use the other rook. But if I take, and he would take, and I will play this, if he takes the bishop, I'm just going to take the rook. So, but his bishop will be very strong. I don't know. Should I go for a bishop trade? And he would take, and I would take, and he would play rook here. I have to move my queen. Or should I take and push? The rook moves here, and I simply just take this bishop. He would take with the queen or something else. Or just play this move. Wait, if I play bishop to f5, the rook is attacked. He will play this, and I will push. This move forces the rook here. Then I would attack him, and if he takes, I cannot really take. I have to take this one. I'm just going back. This is crazy. What am I supposed to do? If I play bishop to d3 and just bishop takes, queen takes, and he will play rook to d8, and I move my queen out, he would take. Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. I think we're doing fine after this. His bishop is really strong. Okay, so we have to address that. Let's go bishop to d3. He might push the pawn actually. I mean, yeah, why did not even calculated this one? Now we simply have this, but he can take with the queen to not ruin the pawn structure, but I don't know. Is it Chile or the Philippines? Philippines. I'm really excited about this game because it will be the first time ever reaching above 1850, like in 2 days, which is crazy. By the way, if you are a beginner at this game and you want to improve at the game of chess as fast as possible, I'm gonna put my email in the description and also at the first comment, and just contact me. Send me an email, and I'm gonna try to take you from beginner to winner. And it's not for free. We're gonna start the first week. I'm just gonna be coaching you through YouTube videos, but it will be private just for you. And when we're done from the videos, and if you like my training, okay, then we can consider paying. But only gonna pay me only when you see progress, when you see results, like when you only get like above 50 Elo points in just like a couple of days. Okay, so if you're interested and you're a beginner, like this is the target audience, or down like below 1000 Elo or 1200 Elo, okay, and I can take you to like 1500. Okay, maybe 1700 because I am 1800, maybe, but reaching that level will take a lot of understanding of the game and the pawn end games and the pawn structure and all of that. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll walk through it together. Okay, so he would play rook to d8, trying to pin my queen, but I would simply play queen to e2. If he takes, we would simply even take with the pawn, because now his queen is, he would take and I would take, and he would take and I would take. I don't know. Wait, so let's calculate. Rook to d8, we play queen to e2, he would take, I would take with the knight, and knight takes, and bishop takes, and bishop takes, and pawn takes. He would take my queen and I would take, and he would win the pawn. Ooh. We miscalculated this one. Wow. Yep, we miscalculated, everybody. I can push this one, and when he takes, I would simply take. The knight will be strong. No, the knight cannot go there. So my idea is try to push this pawn and push the other pawn and have a concrete, like really, really powerful center with the rook being here. Or what can I do? What can I do? So let's calculate this. He would simply take, and I would take with the knight, and knight takes, and bishop takes, and bishop takes, and takes. He would take my queen, and I would take with the rook, and he would take here. But then I would play rook to, I play rook to e7, but he can simply push the pawn. I don't know, this is a little bit complicated stuff. What about pushing? He would take and I would take. He might push and I would just take, and this move. There's no like right away a way to attack me, so let's push d5. If he traded this bishop, I think I'm the one who has better. Yo, relax. It's just a game, bro. Now the knight has to, so the knight is not really attacked because I cannot simply lose my queen, bro. So the knight moves here, trying to add more pressure, trying to push this pawn might be a good idea, but at that point I'm just gonna do what exactly? Might go here to go here, try to trade the queens. He would take this pawn, but my knight. So if the knight moved here, And if I try to push, he would attack me, but I played this, and he would put the knight back. But then I can push. Wait, if he played this, I think I'm just gonna play e4, and when he ever pushes to this pawn, I'm just gonna take, and when knight takes, attacking me, I'm just gonna play rook to a2, defending the weak pawn. Okay, so he might play knight to a5, which is the most reasonable move, or try to play rook to d6, try to double up on this pawn, but believe me, this pawn is not weak after I play e4. And we simply move the knight, and we have an... What do you want? So knight takes, and queen takes, threatening my rook, but I can simply play rook to d2, and not allowing you to take this pawn. So takes, rook to d2, he might push, but I would simply take. And then we're gonna play e4 next. I think he just blundered that. He might be thinking that, oh, my rook is attacked, so I cannot play e4. But the idea after you take, I'm just gonna play rook to d2, defending the weak pawn. Okay, so he's trying to double up, but all I can play is e4 and show me how you're gonna break through. That's crazy. It's crazy from him that to think that it's actually working, but it doesn't work. We also have this move, queen to a6, attacking the rook and the pawn. He might play this, which is annoying. We don't have any checks. Imagine playing... So if I take, I might lose my rook. Okay. So he wants to take, but I would simply take with the rook. What about playing f4? If the queen takes, I would play rook to f1, attacking the queen moves somewhere else, and I would take the pawn. But this is very weakening. I mean, it's really weakening. So let's play, wait a second, if I played f4 and he would take, I would simply take with the rook, defending everything. So f4, he would take with the queen, I would play rook to f1, but he would simply have this. But then I take the pawn. And when he takes my queen, I take with the rook. Should we go for that? Or simply play rook to e2. He might push, this is the idea. So if I played f4, he would take. So wait, f4, he would take. What about just taking the pawn here? So here, takes. He would add more pressure on this pawn. I would simply play rook to f1. I think this is a good move. Let's go f4. It's a little bit weakening, but my king will be very safe on h1. Just putting the king on light square, because the dark square is really important, really weak. And the rook has to be protected somehow. So if he played queen takes here, we don't go rook to f1, we'll be losing the pawn. But we can simply play rook takes here. And when he takes my queen and I would take, he would attack me. I'll try to play this. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But if he takes here, and I would take this pawn. So he takes my pawn here. I would take here. I'm opening up for my rook. And he cannot use it. So let's, like, he takes and I would take. He would use his rook this way, trying to attack this pawn. So if I take and he takes with the queen, he would simply lose. So if I take, what about pushing? We did not calculate that. What about pushing e5? Having two passers instead of an isolated two pawns like this. So laying down the advantage. Oh, with e5, the rook is forced to move away. Then we have rook to f1 and winning this pawn forced. So we don't have to isolate our pawns. But what about this? And he would give me a check, and I would take and take and take. He would still, oh my god, e5. e5, does he have this push? We simply take. Queen takes, rook takes. No. Let's push e5. e5 is really strong. Because now the rook is forced to move away, and after the... Oh my... I'm such an idiot. This move does not work. because he can simply take this freaking pawn. We would attack him with this one, but he would give me check. What about pushing this one? So pushing this pawn here, he might have this. No, we can simply just take him. So what about this? And he will push the queen here. We would give it check. He's forced to move somewhere, but my queen will be capable of retreating. I think this is a beautiful move. He might play this. That would be a check, forcing the king somewhere else, and I might play a rook here. So d6, I'm trying to give a check, defending the weak pawn so that I can play this and take this pawn. Or simply, you idiot, play rook to f... Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Rook to f2, he might play this. We take with the queen, defending and also attacking. Oh, that is the best move, rook to f2. He might go for the pin, but we take, and we take this pawn, and good luck winning. So rook to f2, we're not blundering anything. He doesn't have a sack, because we simply take, and any check, the queen can get in. So rook to f2 is the winning move, right? Rook to f2, attack the queen. He might play this. We don't take with the rook, we'll be losing. No, he cannot even take this one because it's protected. I don't know. I'm just thinking what my opponent is thinking, and my opponent is thinking some dumb shit because he's trying to take this pawn, but it's already protected. So if he played this, we take with the queen, threatening check. The king moves there, we sack the queen, and he would take in the, the daily chess.com puzzle, that we always get. So the queen is forced to move. This, I think this is the way to, maybe, I don't know. No, we simply take with the rook, with the queen, and we're still threatening this, which is really annoying. Even if we play this, we play takes. He might take the pawn, though. Oh, he might take the pawn. So if he played this, and I would take, and he would take simply this pawn, we don't have this check anymore. And if we push, he can simply take my queen. That's not what it is. What's that? Well, I can just take the pawn here, right? What? So if I take his queen, he would take my queen. And when I take, he's thinking that he's going to take this pawn. But I can simply play queen takes f5. You might sack, but I just take it. You don't have any checks, bro. So I would take, and if you take and I would take, that's just losing, right? Yes, because your queen is hanging. If you move your queen, that would be checkmate. When the king moves and we would sack the queen. So he's forced to take my queen. And then I'm going to take his queen. Everything's protected. He's going to try to add pressure on the weak pawn, but we simply push it, and we're going to put the rooks down there and push the pawns. Yeah. He was playing fast at the beginning, but now he's thinking. That I respect, because I played someone like yesterday, or maybe the day after, and he was super annoying with time management. That's just checkmate, bro. Oh, nice, but that just a rook, like, just checkmate, I just told you. You found the right moves at the right time. Let's take a second and review that moment. Okay. Decline, bro. I'm not gonna play another game. I'm freaking exhausted. One blunder. What? I made a blunder? Whew. I think he had rook there. Rook behind the queen, and if I take the queen, he would take and it will continue. But he did not play it. Rook to f8 maybe he had. We're gonna see the game review. So 86.2% accuracy. He is 75.5% accuracy, and he is the one who made 2 blunders. I did not do anything bad. And by the way, 1853, 50 points in 2 days. That's crazy. Okay, let's play. Let's see. We'll play d4. We're just gonna go to the analysis and tell it to stop playing. The lines are not working, so why it's lagging? Wow, this computer must be the shittiest computer in the world. He played e6. It's called the Hurwitz defense or something. I don't know. So far all opening moves. Very nice. Nice. So the best move is actually to take. Bishop to d3. No blunders. So far h3 is good. What am I supposed to do? Just castle. Oh, well, this is very annoying, right? I don't know. Wow, it is the best move, b3. Nice. He moved the knight. I did castle, which is the best move. He attacked me. He moved back. What am I supposed to do here? Bishop to e2. Bishop to e2. That is the blunder. Because I told you, it just blunders a pawn. And to be honest, at the beginning I was calculating the knight moves and stuff because I simply did not see the bishop. But I just took it, attacking the rook. That's a +2 for me. Hopefully, fianchetto. Nice. I'm playing the best moves. Rook to b1 is best. He moves the queen here. Oh, that's a mistake. To win material. Bishop takes knight? What? Queen to c2. Attacking the weak pawn. What if he just pushed? Because maybe then we take, and when he goes here, then we move here. I don't get it. Nothing is working, huh? Nothing. It's 50%. This piece of garbage. Yes, this is the best move. There was only one good move, and after taking some valuable thinking time, you found it. You made a pass pawn, meaning no opposing pawn can challenge it on its way to promotion. Nice, this is a good move. He takes my bishop, he did take, and he played knight here. I simply traded. There was only one good move and you found it. You trade off equal. Wow, I'm just finding great moves. So rook to d2 is best. That's, please tell me it's e4. No, it's not. I was supposed to play f4? Wow. To try to push with all of these pawns in the center, wow. But I did play it. And pushing the pawn, oh my god, yes. Simply play rook to f2. What was I supposed to do? d6. We calculated that, tried to give a check first, then attack the queen and stuff. But I thought that this is more forcing. We take the pawn. Oh, it's a, oh my god! What did I have? If I take and he would take and I would take, he would... But I would push, and if he take me, I would play this, and he would go, what the frick? That's a miss. To win a rook. Oh, that I did not see. Oh, wow. Wow. Queen to a6, I did not see. We're attacking the queen, so the queen was forced to move, and the rook as well. He blundered the game. I think at this position he had rook to f8, but I would simply play check and take his queen. What was he supposed to do? Queen to a6, okay, we learned that. I did not... I was so focusing on the queen and the fact that I'm gonna put my queen here as well and threatening checkmate. We played like a 2050, he played like an 1800. Opening, 98%, very nice. Good middle game. So adjusted accuracy, it's 86.2. Okay. So it's still the same accuracy. That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.